Hello, and welcome to another Car Conversations with Christine, where we talk about life, growth, healing, and everything in between. And I am coming at you all today from a department store, Ross, my local Ross store. And I'm going to tell you, I was in the house, and every now and then I get that little urge to just, I said, well, let me get outside. Let me go in the store, just to see, what items I may come across, because I'm decorating my patio, redoing my patio, and then I'm doing my Thriving Feminine studio. So I am decorating that. So I'm just trying to find little pieces here and there. So I've been kind of going out a little bit more. But I don't know if it's just me, but have y'all observed, like, people, y'all are outside. I mean, you all are really outside, like, for real. And I don't know, maybe people have the same idea or feelings that I do. It's kind of sometimes, it's like, it's so much going on. Listen, I'm still go shop and buy things. But, doing it, not overdoing it, but, sometimes when you go to places like Ross, things are discounted, so you still feel like you're getting a deal and that you may be treating yourself. But, it's like, I think people had that same feeling kind of, it's like, I still got to live, even with everything going on. So it was packing Ross. Like, the line was long, very long. And people were in there. They were shopping, buying things, clothes, decor. So it's like people just going on about their day, enjoying themselves, kind of like I was, looking down the aisles. And sometimes I just like to go, y'all, just to look. Can anybody else relate? I like to go sometimes, like I said, just to look. There were some things I had put in the cart, and then, I don't know about y'all, but when you see something that you really like, it's like, okay, let me go on and put this in the cart. And then I'll, keep walking around the store looking around to see if I'm going to get it or not. But I better put it in this cart before somebody else get it. Okay. So I did do that on quite a few items, but I ended up putting them all back. And I always look in the journal section when I go to Ross, because a lot of times I find really, I can find really cute journals. And one caught my attention. It was a journal that had very soft feminine colors, but it had butterflies on it, right? And if you don't know, butterflies, they represent transformation, emerging, softness, feminine power, peacefulness, all of that represents butterflies. And so I always like things that have butterflies on them, just because I feel like, I know right now, especially in my life, I'm in that kind of transformation stage, emerging stage. And so they just relate so well. And I saw this beautiful journal, and I'm like, okay, I have got to get this. And, I just don't like any journal, you all. Like, I like a journal that, pages with thicker paper, for one. And this is just all line journal, just lines. But I like thick paper, and I like it, where you can write on both sides, but it easily lays flat. Like, I'm very particular. I don't know about y'all, but I'm very particular about how I like journals to be, because not all journals are created the same. So this one was just perfect. It wasn't too thick. It wasn't too big. And I, a lot of times, even here, when I'm here doing car conversations, when I'm on my patio, I like to write my ideas down. I do put a lot of things in my phone with thoughts and things, but I'm just old school with that. Like, I'm old school. I like pen to paper. I like writing things down. And yeah, technology is great, and I use that as well, but I'm just old school with that. I like writing things down. And so that's what I'm going to use the journal for. And now, they had two. Did I get both? Yes, I did. I did, because I do write a lot. And just when ideas come to me, just thoughts sometimes, I'll say something and I'm like, wow, this is great. I'll think of something, wow, this is great. Or I'll see something. So I like to have, a lot of times I have my big bag. I'm a big bag woman. So I like a big bag, a big nice tote, because I like to have all my stuff with me. So just having just that really pretty journal with me. And so I just wanted to share that with you all. And like I said, I see a lot of people out, and I think they were just kind of like me. It's the weekend. I wanted to kind of get out of the house and just go look. And I think that's a lot of other people too. People were, going about their day. People were nice. In line, we kind of had to wait a little bit. We had to wait because, they had a couple cashiers, and so it was literally way more people than they could handle, the two of them. But we made it through. Nobody was acting crazy in the line, and so they were. My cashier was very nice when I checked out. But I can tell, I can see the workers, the store was, it was okay. They still had a lot of areas that were kind of in a little disarray, but I just think, they may be overwhelmed too and short staffed. But, yeah, y'all let me know. Are y'all doing that too? Just kind of sometimes just going out just to get out of the house, just to look in the store, and not necessarily, that you're needing anything or buying anything, but for me, it was just kind of getting out, and I'm always finding something at Ross. Like, literally always. It's very few times that I don't walk out of there with something. If it's not just one thing, I'm usually going to walk out of there with something, because they have nice stuff and reasonable prices. And so, but I try to be more mindful now of what I purchase. And is it something that I'm really going to use? But yeah, definitely this journal I'm going to use. So y'all let me know. Are y'all kind of browsing the stores too? Are you finding things that, kind of meaningful to you? Do y'all like pen and paper too? Y'all old school like that, where you like to write things and reflect. So yeah, if this content resonated with you, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. And I will talk with you all in the next conversation. Bye.